What's up, everyone? I'm Connor, and yes, I know I've been saying I'm going to do this video for days now, and I just never have because I've either been too lazy or have never, or just haven't had the time. Like I was gonna record it last night when I got off work, but then it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I just worked a 5.5 hour call-in shift. So I didn't feel like doing anything um, yes, last night. But the purpose of this video is, if you can tell by the thumbnail and I guess the title already, this is my mid-season check-in. So basically what I want to do, the purpose of this video, is let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to, this is what I plan on doing in the future. I want to do this, I want to do that, with a little bit of this spun in as well. But uh, before we get into any of that, I want to say thank you to everyone who has come in the streams, who subscribed, who liked, who chatted, who commented on the live streams, the on demand, the replays of the streams after the streams have aired. This season, going into this season, the 2025 MLS season, I had a goal of doing, excuse me, I had a goal of doing every single Columbus Crew game this season. And since we started on February 22nd of this year, we have not looked back at all. And you know, there was a time in there where I was starting to feel burnout. I was starting to feel burnout on streaming. I really didn't feel like I had it in me anymore, if that makes sense, to continue to stream more and more. But talked to a friend of mine, and he's like, dude, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, the only thing you can do to build a community and build an audience is if you're consistent and you do the streams that you set, is what I'm trying to say. But when I started back in February, I had a goal of hitting 100 subscribers before, excuse me, let me rephrase that. I had a goal of hitting 100 subscribers by season's end, is what I'm trying to say. So I wanted to hit 100 subscribers before by the end of the season, by the playoffs. I wanted to hit 100 subscribers, and I would have been happy with that. Then 8 days before the season started, we smashed, 100 subscribers. I believe by the time the first game rolled around, I think I was at like 105 subscribers. And then after that, it just kept steadily and going and going and going. And then after I hit 100, 105 subscribers, I said, okay, I'm going to set a goal for 120. Then we had 120 subscribers. And I said, okay, we're going to go bigger. I want to set a goal for 130 subscribers. We hit 130 subscribers. Then I set a goal for 140 subscribers. We smashed 140 subscribers. Then I said, okay, we're starting to gain a little bit momentum here. Let's hit 150 subscribers. And we hit 150 subscribers, which is what I currently sit at now. Again, thank you to everyone who has helped me out and has come into the streams and subscribed and did all the fancy YouTube stuff, I guess. Now, I went back and looked at the playlist. I have a playlist of all my past and upcoming streams for the crew. And I believe it's titled like Columbus Crew Watch Parties 2025. And I looked at that playlist and I saw that it has 19 total games. So that means on the channel alone, we have done 19 weeks worth of Columbus Crew. 19 games. With some midweek games thrown in there as well. It just blows my mind that 19 games went by like that. I can't snap, but you get the idea. 19 games just flew by. And now we're in, middle of June. And half the season's gone. It's like, what the fuck? It was just fucking February. It just blows my mind how quickly the season has gone so far. And the season doesn't end until like mid-October. Which, we got a lot to go. We got a whole hell of a lot more games to go. And then we also got Leagues Cup in there at the end of July, starting at the end of July. You bet your ass are going to be live for those. Next week. So Saturday the 14th. Saturday the 14th. That is going to kick off the busiest stretch for the channel. That's where the streams are going to be coming at you left, right, center, frontwards, backwards. Streams are going to be coming at you. And to say I will be under a lot of stress, it's going to be, I don't think that makes it, I don't think that does it justice with that. How much stress I'm actually going to be under. Because once the end of June, beginning part of July hits, holy fucking Christ. Work's going to be hell. It's going to be busy. All the tourists are going to come down. And some of them are assholes. And then on top of that, I got my YouTube stress. I got the stress of, making sure I do these streams. Making sure I get the streams scheduled, blah, blah, blah. Do I have enough money? Do I have enough money to buy this jersey? Do I have enough money to pay my monthly Xbox Live Ultimate subscription? Do I have enough money to buy this jersey? Do I have enough money to, keep my mystery box subscription every 2 months? My mystery jersey box subscription every 2 months. So yeah, the summer. So just don't be surprised if I just have that extra, I guess, edginess. Not edginess, but extra edge, or if I look like or sound like I'm on edge, and I have just the look of exhaustion, can't fucking talk, exhaustion on my face, because that is what it's going to be probably for the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months. It's just going to be stress, work, exhaustion, YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I really, really, really enjoy doing YouTube. If I could get to the point where I could quit my job at a grocery store, if I could quit my retail job and do YouTube and watch soccer games full time and just chat shit and nonsense on the internet about soccer, I would do it. I'm just not in the position right now to do that. But I want to rear it back a little bit here. So some of you may have noticed that starting on the 15th, we are going to have Club World Cup live streams. I believe it's something like 6 or 7 Club World Cup live streams in the span of 4 days. Because, like, I know there's 2 on Monday. No. 2 on Sunday. 1 on Monday. 2 on Tuesday. 1 on Wednesday. 1 on Thursday. And those are the only streams for the Club World Cup I have scheduled. Now, the crew are on a bye week, June 25th. So the week of June 25th, probably that Thursday after the Club World Cup stream, I'm going to schedule more Club World Cup games. Wait, no. I think it's the 19th. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to get more of those Club World Cup live streams scheduled. After the set of ones I have. Excuse me, I am just fucking sweating because it is 80 fucking degrees in the house and my door is closed and I'm just fucking sweating. So fucking hot. But the Club World Cup, I want to do the Club World Cup as a test. So what the club, excuse me. Excuse me. What the Club World Cup is a test for, it is testing out the market for European football. Now you're probably thinking, Connor, what does that mean, you're testing out the market for European football? Well, basically, there's a lot of European teams, South American teams in the Club World Cup, along with a couple of Asian teams and Saudi teams. I'm testing the waters with different clubs from different places of the world because I want to still be consistent with the streams once the MLS season is over. Because, like, I don't want the MLS season to end and then, like, just not post or go live for 3 months. If that makes sense. So, one last thing I wanted to touch on is every 2 months for $60, I subscribe to a service called Mystery Shirt in a Box, where basically they send you a jersey in a box, you rip it open, some random club from God knows where, they send it to you, they send you some gummy bears and they send you a little thing with information on the club. I plan on doing mystery box unboxings once every 2 months once I get the box. Just to have a little bit of extra video content out there. But I think after this video and like the mystery shirt boxes every 2 months, I am going to be a live stream exclusive channel. And YouTube Shorts, I'm going to try to post more on YouTube Shorts, whether it be stream clips or whatever. I'm going to try to do more there as well, so pay attention to the Shorts feed. You should see some reaction clips or whatever. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. Thank you everyone who has come over from the Toronto Sports Insider. And thank you to everyone else who has liked and subscribed to the channel. You guys are the people, it's really keeping me motivated to do this YouTube channel. If it wasn't for people coming in and chatting it up and subscribing and liking and commenting, I would have quit like 2 months ago. Not even fucking joking, I would have fucking quit 2 months ago. Like last year, I tried to bring the channel back, and I quit like May. But that's all this video was about. I just wanted to do the mid-season check-in, talk about the plans that I have for the channel and whatnot. Pretty soon, I kind of have plans for a second channel, but I kind of want to keep those binned for as long as possible. It kind of depends where this channel goes. I at least want to get somewhat earn like some money off this channel before I start another one. But yeah, one last thing, I do want to create a business email. That email address will be for stuff for like sponsorships and like if you want to help the channel out in any way, like if you want to, I don't know, fucking donate to the channel or whatever, then you would go through that email. Like if you wanted them to like 50 cents to go towards the channel. That is the email you would do it from, and that makes sense. But business email should be coming out roughly within the next week. Other than that, guys, wise men say, only fools rush in. Take care. Have a good night. Peace out.